Alright, this is video log number 1 for Lewis and I's Super Trek to the Appalachian Trail 2008. This is day 2 of the trip. The review right now is back up the Appalachian Trail, the section that we've already done. Basically, yesterday we got up at 4:15, an hour later than we wanted to, and caught a flight to Dallas, and caught a flight from Dallas to Baltimore, caught a bus to the metro, took the metro to Archives, really close to the Capitol, had lunch, and then took the metro down to South BC and took a bus out to meet our friend Kevin. So lots of traveling, but it actually went really fast. Kevin brought us out here last night, so we got all the way out to the trail in one day, which is pretty incredible. We did do a small portion of the trail. Started a little bit farther south than we intended because we kind of got there late in the day. We needed to be able to find a campsite. And what you're looking at right now is where our tent was set up. We've already torn it down, but this was our campsite, and that's Lewis and our backpacks. But we're pretty excited. I mean, we got out here in one day. Because we got out here so fast, we're going to have to ration out our food to last us a little bit longer than we had originally planned. But we have plenty of food, so that won't be a problem. But there's the trail, and that's what we're going to be doing for the rest of the day.
Well, it's our second day of camping. We are out here at the gorgeous Range View cabin. Got a beautiful view over here. We just had dinner. We cooked up, I don't even know, some soup with ramen noodles. Very delicious. And we had a little moon magic. Not so magical, a little gross. Today was a great hike, 13 miles. We got a little thirsty for a little part, but we corrected that by drinking water at a spring that we boiled. It was kind of a pain. It said you had to boil it. So we boiled it in very hot water, drank some hot tea. Not the most pleasant thing, but through that, and we're going to pick out a campsite around here and spend the night, throw up a bear bag, and hit the sack. So, day 2.
Some update on our progress on our trip. Today, we actually took the entire day off. I know we're only one day in, but I had some ankle problems a little bit on my Colorado trip, and it's been hurting me a little bit. I guess I haven't fully recovered from that. So we took a whole day off, thinking that maybe if we're rested up, we can make some good progress tomorrow. Yesterday, we got out to Range View cabin that we told you about. We went about, how many miles? About 13 miles. We've been hoping to make about 10 miles a day. Our goal previously was to do about 95 miles over our whole 7 days out here that we're going to be hiking and everything. We got about 13 yesterday, which is good progress. None today. We figure if we're going to be having a little bit of problems. Adjusted our goal to be about, 50 miles, 55 miles instead of 95. Definitely doable, I think. It should be a lot of fun. So we haven't really made any trail progress from yesterday, but it's looking okay. We had some wildlife encounters. Yesterday we encountered a rattlesnake on the little trail. No problems there. It was just kind of chilling out, and we were able to get around and everything was fine. We had a deer up here by the cabin that came up close because it wanted some more food. But it actually came back today, so we saw it again. We haven't seen any bears yet. We do continue to put up bear bags. We got a nice one tied up over here. Probably the best looking one we got so far. Tied down to the but looking pretty good. Having a good time out here. Hope you're enjoying it. Day 3 of SuperTrek.
Hello again. This is our 4th day on SuperTrek08 in the Appalachian Trails, Shenandoah National Park. Today was a very good day. We hiked 9 miles, and now we are at the famous
Pass Mountain.
Pass Mountain Hut. Thank you. Pass Mountain Hut. We have a fireplace, a toiletry, airbag hook, and there's a mountain spring just a stone's throw away. So we're sitting, living good, eating good, having a great time. Got a few neighbors, not wild animals like normal, but people neighbors. That's awesome. Didn't really see a lot of wildlife today, but Ryan's ankle is doing great. So tomorrow we're looking forward to about 9 or 10 miles again, staying out at Stone Man Mountain.
Here we are at a Rock Spring Hut. Ever since that day off, we've been moving pretty quick. We got in about 15.5 miles today and climbed about 3 or 4 mountain peaks, actually. So it was a really tough day compared to what we've been doing so far. I think before this, the most we've done is 9. But when was it? 2 days ago, we actually made it to a store that was kind of along the trail and picked up some good maps. So we've been able to see where water springs are, where these huts are, and things like that. We found out once we got the maps, once we've been talking to some other hikers and things, that staying at these huts is really a lot faster, a lot more convenient than setting up your own tent and all that kind of stuff. And there's a lot more amenities here. Like usually there's a hole to go the bathroom in, and there's a water spring fairly close. So these have been working out pretty well. So we did 15 miles today with lots of climbing, and we're hoping tomorrow to do 24 miles without having to do too much climbing. We hear from a ridge runner out here that section of the trail shouldn't be too hard. We're going to have to keep it at a pretty fast pace. We're hoping to leave it actually about 4 in the morning to give us more time in the cool morning to get some trail under our feet. But it's going real well. Ankle's holding out pretty good. Seeing a lot of good scenery. Going real well. That's day 5.
Gotten to the end of day 7. By the way, you noticed there was no day 6 video. Day 6 included 24 miles of hiking, approximately 15 hours. Very long day. We started at 4:15, ended at about 7:30 in the evening. It was quite an adventure. We saw a black bear, and it saw us and was terrified. Obviously, it ran the other way. The 24-mile hike, there were high times and low times. We got discouraged there for a while, but played some games, like hiking games, obviously very awesome. And then we hiked up to the high top, the top of High Top, and had some great pictures there. Beautiful view. And then we went down to the cabin, and we met a nice young man named Moonlighter. He was an interesting fellow. Actually, he hiked with us today and got picked up by the rangers for some reason. I'm not sure. But his authenticity was always questioned. Little John here actually slept with a with a knife in his pillow. So that kind of tells you what kind of guy Moonlighter was. But
Tell them our trail names.
Oh, this is Little John. I am Amos. Whenever I told the ranger my trail name was Amos, he said, "What are you, Amish?" And I said, "You not like my trail name?" And he kind of moved on and asked Little John his trail name, and he said, "Why did you pick that name?" As if we have ridiculous trail names, as if the idea of trail names was dumb, but ours are obviously the best, because that's why we picked them. Those are 2 things that happened today. The rest of today was basically just hiking. We are now at the Lost Mountain Restaurant and Wayside. After this, we will go to a campsite, hopefully get a tent, and crash for the night.
Today's day 9 of the Appalachian Trail trip. It's the
SuperTrek.
SuperTrek08. July 2008. SuperTrek. This is the journey home, the ending one. Probably why we wanted to clarify the name and date. But anyway, I don't think we did a video for day 8. Yesterday we hiked 10 miles. Our last hike, really not too hard. Walking on sponge cake. park and actually got rained on while we were waiting for our ride, which was an experience. To top off all of the smelliness and nastiness of all of our gear for the whole 7 or 8 days out there in nature, we got rained on at the last moment and put our stuff in plastic bags to get really nasty for the journey home, which was really cool. But Kevin picked us up. Kevin's a friend that we have there living near Washington, D.C., who has an engineering job out there. But he helped us out a whole ton. He came and picked us up. We went out and all had pizza together, gave us showers for the night, and even got up really early in the morning to take us to the airport. So we had our flight this morning, no problems getting on. Security got backed up, so even though the flight was overbooked, no one could make it there to the gate. So we got onto the flight, which was great. So made the flight this morning, hung out in Fort Worth all day. But anyway, hung out in Fort Worth all day. Spent a lot of the day at the library. Went and had lunch at a Quiznos downtown. Went and saw Batman movie theater downtown. Read some books and stuff. Bought our tickets for the train. And now here we are on the train on our last journey home. We have yet to call anybody to pick us up. I don't think that will be a big problem. So that's day